Hello. Look, brief visit to the studio while we can, just to get a few parcels out the door. But a thing came up recently, and I wanted to explain something about why parfum is listed on the back of an ingredients list in a perfume, and then why it lists things like limonene, hydroxycitronellal, citral, geraniol. I have here a bottle of Drive Them Wild, which I made last year and which contains many beautiful things. Orange Blossom Absolute, Vanilla Absolute, lots of citrus fruits, some synthetic musks, interesting things. And, well, why are these things listed on it? Did I pour limonene into this fragrance? Well, not by itself I didn't, but I did use a lot of citrus essential oils, and they have limonene in them already. Did I pour geraniol in it? No, but that is in Orange Blossom Absolute. And at a certain level, we have to all declare the materials which can irritate people's skin. So it's a very low level. We have to declare them so that anybody who does have an allergy or gets skin irritation from these particular materials can look them up on the back of the perfume box and see before they buy, is it going to be okay? Hydroxycitronellal, did I pour that in? Yes, because that is the single molecule that makes the smell of Lily of the Valley, and it gives a lovely, soft, generous, smooth, white flowery kind of heart to a floral fragrance. And so you'll find hydroxycitronellal listed in a lot of perfumes. Well then, what's in the parfum? That's our secret recipe. You see, perfume is not protected by intellectual property law. So whereas I could write my brochure, I could write the description of the perfume, and no one's allowed to copy that because that's copyright, which is protected by intellectual property law. No one can use my logo because that's protected by it. But astonishingly enough, it is not illegal just to copy my perfume. So how do we make this difficult for people who do want to rip us off after we've put in all this effort to try to create something new and beautiful and amazing, and somebody else just goes, oh, well, I think I want to make that too. Well, we have to find a way to make it difficult. And most of that is not telling people, not listing exactly what's in there. So the industry came to an agreement with the regulators, which was, as long as we declare which of the things in there can give people a rash, we can keep the rest of it secret. So you can copy perfumes. You can do it by smell, which is really actually quite difficult. And that's what people learn at perfume school, is how to use the gas chromatograph mass spectrometer to see what the molecular breakdown is of a fragrance. Also, that's not quite as simple as that might sound. But to smell something and think, oh yeah, I could make that, that's hard too. That's a bit like somebody showing you a painting, except you're blindfold. And they say, right, I'm going to describe what's in this painting for you. And then they take the painting away, take the blindfold off and say, okay, cool, there's your paint, paint it. Think of it like that. It is quite difficult to copy a perfume just from smelling it. So it would be terrifically easy though if you had the list of materials, and that's why we are allowed to say parfum, which could be all natural, could be all synthetic. Most likely it is a mixture of the two. So parfum is the secret recipe, and then in addition to that, the bits that are listed in the end, they are in the parfum already, but we have to state them separately because they are things that some people might get a reaction to. So we don't go making the parfum and then adding the other stuff. That would be suicidally, monumentally stupid. Unless you really want to give people a rash. And no one in the industry actually wants to do that. So that, I hope, is the answer. If you have more questions, please write and I shall do my very best to answer them. Otherwise, bye from the studio. I have to go work from home now. We miss it. we hope to be back here soon, full time.